What's up guys, welcome back for another YgoPro duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. Two titans are paired against each other. The famous dragon rulers from back in 2013, a variation of, the full power list, featuring Dragunities. By the way, is paired up against Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes from 2016, Shunsuke Hiyama's worlds list from back in 2016. Both lists are running multiple, at least for the dragon ruler list, Vanity's Emptiness, 2 copies of Emptiness and 1 copy for the Blue Eyes list, but the Blue Eyes list has the advantage of multiple hand traps over the Dragunity list. Which deck has the advantage? Before this I wasn't really sure which deck had the advantage. I thought maybe Rulers, right, because they already won the last year's Cross-Banlist Cup due to their core archetype strengths, etc. But then again, Blue Eyes has a lot of high attack monsters and can negate grave effects with a level 9 synchro. So let's not waste any more time, let's hop into the first duel. Alright, first of all, I think the opponent gets to start here with a 6th card, definitely very nice on his part, having access to Dragon Shrine indeed to send one of the Blue Eyes to the graveyard and at least from playtesting at least from playing out these matches, I saw that, what is it called, it's not Gospel, it's, yeah indeed, Return of the Dragon Lords is a super strong card against older decks, well pre-2016, against something like that prevents destruction, or it's unaffected by card effects. It's so strong against older decks. Against rulers, and that's something, that I didn't really felt before this matchup, is that now actually, at least by actually playing this matchup, is if the opponent goes for the level 9 synchro, it's super hard for Dragon Rulers to get over that. One of the answers, right, is maybe go for something like level 6 Dragunity to, send the Phalanx, or at least when the Phalanx is equipped to the level 6 Dragunity, send it away to double its attack to attack over the level 9 Synchro, or, to attack over the Blue Eye Silver Dragon. But outside of that, not many, at least not too many outs, right? Dragossack does use destruction effects, but something like Return of the Dragon Lords protects your opponent, from destruction. So again, it's like quite hard for Dragon Rulers to get rid of high attack monsters, high attack beatsticks in case of Blue Eyes monsters, especially if they can protect themselves with something like Return of the Dragon Lords. I eventually opt to make the level 8 synchro play. That's definitely one of this deck's biggest advantages, the 1 card Dux or Dukes, however you want to pronounce it, into like a level 8 and level 8 synchro play, and of course at the same time setting up multiple dragons in your graveyard for the Dragon Rulers. The level 6 Dragunity can eventually pop itself up, eventually special summon Phalanx, and I think I can go for it, right? The Vanity's Emptiness came in very nicely, prevent my opponent from special summoning the level 6, level 8, what is it called, the White Spirit, the guy that banishes back row, and I think I had to go for it since we knew his hand of multiple alternative dragons, and his hand was like no out for Vanity's Emptiness, so again, I think it was a win-win situation on my part, otherwise it would have been like a Stardust Control sitting nicely behind the Vanity's Emptiness. Game number 3, and this was a problem. A good move on his part is not, leave like a low attack monster on his side of the field to, get Crimson Bladed, but we know he has the effect filler, so I have to play around that. He does make a good move of going for the second stage of Blue Eyes and keeping the Veiler here and going for Maxi. Maxi number 1, again a problem. He needs to pick, well, he has 2 options, either chain immediately, then he has to pick the Vanity's Emptiness with Twin Twister, or, not chain his Twin Twister at all, and after the, the chain resolves, use Twin Twister, pop the other 2 sets or other back rows, and then the Vanity's Emptiness will eventually self-destruct. But, well, chaining the Twin Twister definitely gives him another level 8 monster on the field. Double Reckless Greed must be nice, but it's not enough, right? Seeing that he already used up, I believe, 2 Return of the Dragon Lords, and both dragon types on his side of the field are huge attack beatsticks, and as I said before, for Dragon Rulers it's so hard to get rid of those beatsticks. One of my few outs maybe is Big Eye, but again, we know he has like the effect filler in hand, so I have to force that one out first, and after that go for Big Eye to potentially gain control of the huge 4000 attack beatstick. But still, he plays it out really well again, going for what is it called? Heliopolis, I believe the name is right. Again, forcing out the Book of Moon Return. could have been an option to, well, force out the Veiler and after that go for something like Big Eye, but he knows that, right? He knows that I don't have a lot of outs to that particular field of huge attack beatsticks, also protected by Gospel, so something like Dracossack is also not an out. Here again, I have to force out the Veiler, otherwise it's game over, and maybe, you know, keep track of the attack monsters that I leave in attack position. Since here, okay, I can attack over the Heliopolis indeed to get it rid of the field to destroy it, but again, it doesn't really matter how I played this one out. I could have gone for Dracossack, maybe get some tokens if he didn't already activate the Veiler there, potentially destroy his, what is it called, his huge attack beatstick, the 4k beatstick, but again, he still has, I believe, 2 Return of the Dragon Lords in his graveyard, and of course, Dark Matter Dragon lurking in the background with multiple attacks on my defense position monsters, so it didn't really matter how I played this one out. I think I always would have lost, especially also because of Reckless Greed. I believe still skipping my next draw phase, right? So yeah, it's something I personally, before at least before this matchup, did not expect, but after playing this matchup, see the weaknesses of this particular Dragon Ruler list with, you know, high attack monsters and potentially try to get rid of those high attack monsters. So that's definitely something that I personally did not expect. So yeah. Okay, Blue Eyes will get 2 points and Dragon Rulers leave behind with the 1 point. So still everything is possible. Stay tuned for the next match, which should be uploaded like during the next upcoming days. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.